Guys, with me moving soon, I'm going to be doing my reading from my altar. I will also be using my scribe ball to do your reading as well. This is for collective conscious reading. Guys, it's my birthday and I feel really good today. I've been really busy lately. I'm not gonna lie, very busy. I've not forgot about you though. I know that I still have a purpose that I have to tend to. So what I already saw though is I see the Death card, and I also see some of you speaking your final truth. With speaking this final truth, I feel as if you're about to cut cords on a karmic lesson that you have been going through. This has been a cycle. Someone is now making a final call. This final call is going to cause a good shift or either a negative shift in the life of the person. You have the King of Swords that's jumped out, which lets me know that this is the main focus or something that you guys need to be aware of right now. You really need to be discerning of which path you are about to take. Some of you need to make head over heart decisions. Some of you need to actually know what you're talking about before you make a decision. Some of you are overthinking. But for some of you, the situation may just be something you had to learn. You may be trying to teach the person a lesson. Someone also may have been cheated on, is what I'm seeing. There also may have been, someone that was giving to another situation, whether they may have a friend, anything. Some of you are still tied to that situation. Someone is not able to give you everything and they're all right now. I hear consequence. You may have had to pay the consequences of not listening to a lesson that you went through in your life. Your intuition may have been telling you something and you may have went against it, guys. I'm just being honest and real right now. Yeah. Because I hear blocked. Some of you may have blocked this person. Some of you may have a blockage with this person where every time you and this person try to be together, it ends up to where you're not able to be with this person. And it all comes from the universe not wanting it. The universe doesn't want you to be with this person, but you keep going back to somebody, that has hurt you constantly. We all, what it seems like for me when I do things like that, I had to work through issues with codependency. Some of you may have issues of where you need to reflect on yourself. You may be looking at the external. You need to kind of go inside and see if this is something that you need to work through. Rather than trying to show somebody else something, this may all at the end be the final outcome of something you had to learn. Because you have the Fool card, which lets me know, I hear destined to be. Some of you are destined to get out of this situation. Majority of you. I really feel that the ones that stay in are gonna regret it. Just at the end of the day, this has became something that is not healthy and it's not something that you will feel free in. Some of you have mental bondage because of this situation. I also see the Page of Pentacles. Someone may want your forgiveness and realize that when you do forgive somebody, you can forgive them all day. You do not have to go back to this person. It may be a genuine apology, but that's like asking yourself, how often do your moods change? Or how often do you say you're going to do something and you end up having to do different? Or situations don't play out the way that you thought that they would. With things like this, you have to be realistic and logical on, is this something that's going to work out? Am I in an illusion? Is this something that I really need to be a part of? You have the Nine of Wands. Someone you may be dealing with may be putting a guard up towards you. They may not be working in the best team with you right now. This may all be based on this person being selfish. Their needs and their wants may be so important to them, but they may be putting you on the back burner and not really being a part of this situation. With the Three of Pentacles, like I said, guys, it's upside down. This is upside down. And I literally just got this new deck for you guys. Three of Pentacles in reverse lets me know that this is not something that is going to come into play and fruition in the way that you think it will. With the Three of Pentacles, this is not something that has been firm or solid from the beginning. There was no standing in this situation. It would always crumble. Seven of Cups. I hear missed opportunity. Some of you may have had a missed opportunity with this person. For some of you, you may have lost this person. This person may have passed, is what I'm actually seeing right now. I see a grave, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Someone may have passed. Suddenly, someone may have just something tragic may have happened to this person, because I see a lot of negative energy of what happened to this person. If it has not happened yet, I'm sorry. And I know it's to be like, wow, but I do see something really tragic about to happen to possibly this person. I'm not gonna lie. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel as if the situation isn't gonna go well. So you had to take your emotions out of this. You had to come from a standpoint of where I can't keep giving my emotions and affection to a person, because the Queen of Cups is water. This is upside down, which lets me know that you kind of healed. You are healing as well. Some of you are healing from this connection if you decide. I see the Chariot as well. With the King of Cups, you may have been dealing with another sign that is like you. This could be air, water, fire, earth, things like that. That's what I meant to say. With things like this, is you may be attracting somebody who acts just like you, may have the same addictions, the same habits, tendencies. That's because you need to take a look at yourself and kind of reflect on what you have to heal. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse means that this is not something, for some of you, with the Wheel of Fortune being upright, this lets me know that you may be feeling like right now that you're stuck, you're bounded, you are going against a path that you're being controlled right now. Some of you may really be feeling controlled. For some of you, you do have a new opportunity coming in. It looks like the Ace of Pentacles is coming in. Some of you need to balance your full chakras out. Some of you need to clean your system out. You need to do a detox. Some of you may be realizing you have changes in your body because of what you're eating. I'm dealing with that right now as well, guys. Some of you need to stand in the mirror more. You need to actually take a break and get out more. For some of you, if you got kicked out or you will be getting kicked out, don't worry about that situation. The situation is going to turn out in the best way that it possibly can. Because I see somebody being by themselves and walking away from a house that's like really cold and you're isolated, you're neglected, and you feel alone. Looks like you may have gotten kicked out of something. Or you may have kicked the person out that you were dealing with. What I'm also seeing is some of you may be having a little girl. Congratulations if you're pregnant. Some of you really need to be careful with the YouTube meditations that you're looking at, because some of you may be tuning into frequencies that you cannot handle. And some of these frequencies may not be the best as well, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. If you're looking at any hypnosis or anything like that, you need to stop. I also see the Lion. The Lion is the Strength card. This lets me know that you can overcome obstacles and situations that you may have felt like you could not get out of or get through. I do see you moving forward from these situations, because I also see the Sun. There's a lot of divine connection that is about to come into play. Some of you need to ground yourself. I do see some of you walking away. What's that card? I can't think of the card. I see you walking away. Some of you are moving. Some of you are going into shifts of where you may realize one day you wake up and things may not affect you as much as what they used to. Some of you may have mental issues as far as like concentrating right now. Your focus may be on the wrong things. That is why. And what I'm also hearing is that is causing your depression. If you could like refocus your energy a little bit in a different place, you will feel a lot better. Some of you need to stop smoking. What it's doing is messing with your groundedness. For those who are spiritual and they may, experience moments of where they're a little bit too up there, it looks like you may need to allow your body to kind of shift to that, even if you try later on. But some of you just need to take